Ayubowan. Hi, I'm Livy. Welcome to Lankalive Evening Yoga. Today's class is all about self-discovery, because it's when we understand ourselves more, we can make sense of our experiences. And with that, we can lead a better life and find inner peace. It's inspired by the fourth Niyama, Svadhyaya. And today we're going to practice that on the mat and tease out ways of taking it into our day. Come with me now, let's start in Child's Pose Balasana on our mat. Take your knees as wide as the mat, press back your hips and creep the fingers forward. Let's take a few minutes to connect with our breath, close down the eyes and settle into this space. Let's press up onto all fours, bring the knees in so that they're aligned with the arms, the eye of the elbow facing the front. Inhale to prepare cat and cow, warming up the spine now. Exhale, we see curve. Inhale, we open up the front body. Exhale, rolling through one vertebrae at a time, see curve. Inhale, opening up nicely, even down the front of the throat. One more time, exhale, let all the air out, push through the upper body. Inhale, opening up the chest, and we come back to center. Inhale to prepare, look backs over the right shoulder, we look to the back of the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder towards the left heel, back of the mat. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, empty all the air, feeling that beautiful stretch down the side body. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale, down the right side body now. Come back to center. One more time each side. Now let's open up the legs into child's pose for a child's pose balasana twist. So opening up the legs, let's peel up the right arm and then thread it through under the left like we're threading a needle, and let your right ear rest on the mat. You can creep out the left hand straight and open up under that arm, opening up the left shoulder ever so slightly, feeling that beautiful twist. And stretch right across the back body. 2 more breaths here. And we press back up to center. This time we peel the left hand up to the sky, thread it under the right, place that shoulder blade on the ground, and creep the right hand forward. Every inhale, we increase the twist there, and exhale, we soften it. Come back up to center. Bring the knees back in line with the hands, tuck the toes, peel the hips up to the sky, and let's come down into our downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Roll the shoulders back, create length between the shoulders and the earlobes. Pressing through the heels of the hands, the heels of the feet. Bending the knees generously, let's crisscross to the front of our mat into a forward fold. Bend the knees as generously as you need to let that body come down onto your thighs. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale once to prepare, and exhale, press through the ground to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time to our mountain pose. Let's bring the feet together in mountain pose. Lift up tall, tuck the hips slightly, and stand ready at attention. Come with me now. Inhale, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we come to plank position. Option to be on the knees. Chaturanga Dandasana, we lower to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath cycle here. Let it all go. Bend the knees generously, crisscross or hop to the front of your mat into a forward fold. Let's take a halfway lift and then exhale. Bend the knees generously to roll back up to your mountain pose. Let's go again. Inhale, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we come to plank position. Exhale, we lower to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath here. Feel the warmth that you're creating. Connect with it. Connect with breath. Let the breath lead the way. Bend the knees generously, crisscross or hop to the front of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, just for fun. Exhale, bend the knees generously, we roll back up. Let's move on now. Inhale, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, warrior 1. We drop that back heel. Press through the back leg and rise into strong pose. Virabhadrasana 1. We look out across our horizon. We acknowledge that knee that's tracking right over the middle toe there. We acknowledge the energy pushing through the back of the leg. We soften the upper body and deepen. On the next inhale, we open up to warrior 2. That's it. And deepen. We take a moment to acknowledge the alignment of the front heel, taking that line all the way back through the back heel, and we adjust if we need to. We acknowledge the chest, which is stacked over the hips, and float the hands back up softly. We take 2 more deep breaths here. Setting that gaze over the middle finger of that hand. On the next inhale, we flip over the front hand. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, we come back this way to side angle pose. Exhale, reverse warrior. Again, inhale, side angle pose. 1 more time. Exhale, reverse warrior. And inhale, side angle pose. We bring the hand down to frame the front foot and peel up the left hand to the side. On the next exhale, we draw 2 circles with the arm. And exhale, second circle. And rain it down. Push back to plank position. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One deep breath here and let it all out. Bend the knees generously. Let's hop, skip or crisscross to the front of the mat, lowering the head. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, we roll up to mountain pose. Let's take a little walk to the back of our mat so that we can continue to face each other on the other side. Round down into Tadasana to begin with. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back this time. We drop the back heel and rise up to warrior one. Again, we take time to acknowledge the front knee tracking over the middle of the front foot. The energy going all the way down the back of the leg through the knife edge of the foot. And allow ourselves to soften the upper body and look out across our horizon. On the next inhale, we stretch up and open up to warrior two. Soften as we lower into the pose. Let's acknowledge again the line that comes from the front heel to the back. The alignment of our chest over our hips. Square them off and lift up tall. Inhale, open even further along that front body. And exhale, soften. Inhale, we flip open the front wrist and exhale, reverse warrior, pardon me. Inhale, side angle pose. Exhale, reverse warrior. And inhale, side angle pose. Exhale for one last time, reverse warrior. Inhale, side angle pose. Let's bring that upper hand down to the mat and twist open to the back. And on the next exhale, we take 2 circles with our arms. We rain it down, framing the front foot, coming to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big nourishing inhale here. And bend the knees generously. Crisscross, hop or jump to the front of the mat. Lowering our heads. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we roll up again to Tadasana. One last time. We take a few steps back to the middle of our mat. And we open up the legs now for a wide leg forward fold. Come with me now, arms are stretched out wide. We're lifting up through the crown of the head, and as we start to lean forward, the crown of the head is leading the way until we get to a flat back. And it is then you have the option to either just drop the fingertips and maintain the flat back, or take the inversion option and just let the head drop to wherever it does. Whichever version you take We relax the arms. In the full forward fold, we let the weight of the head hang heavy. We allow that blood to come to the head, inviting new, fresh blood and energy throughout the body. Close down the eyes. Feel the sensations in your body, how you're responding. How you're approaching each and every pose. Inhale, we all join back at a flat back. We open up the toes now and start to rock side to side as we move into a yogi squat. Rocking from side to side through each of those hips. No hurry, nowhere to be, until we arrive in our comfortable yogi squat. It might be with the heels up, rolling the shoulders back with our fingertips just lightly onto the ground. We might have our heels planted on the ground. And either way, we're going to start to draw down through the tailbone to the ground. Roll the shoulders back and open up as if we're in cow pose. Pressing the knees inside of the knee there with the arms to encourage them to open. Softening through the hips. An option to bring hands to heart center. Let's now take our gaze a few feet in front of our mat. Let the heart rate come down. Reconnect with breath. Release the hands to the mat now and just take them to behind you to help you come down to a comfortable seat, or to seated, to staff position, in fact, with your legs out front. Let's take the right leg in, and you can have it either hug the calf there, or you can bring it up to the inside of your thigh. I quite like it down by the calf there because I find it helps me keep these hips nice and square. Have a play around with what feels right to you. We're going to sit up nice and tall with a flexed front foot there. Inhale, take the arms up high, and exhale. We're going to fall forward over a pond with length coming through the crown of the head, and allow the backs of the wrists to just land wherever they land on the ground. Roll the shoulders down with a long neck, tucking the chin ever so slightly, and breathe. Fully surrender to this pose. We roll back up and we go to the other side. So tucking in the left foot now to hug that calf or the inside of the thigh. Sitting nice and tall up on the sit bones. Flexed bottom foot. Inhale, hands come up high. gravity do the work. Keeping a long neck, lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. And melting with every exhale. Let's now take the right leg over the top of the left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Left arm comes up high. Cross body comes to the outside of the right leg. You can apply a little bit of pressure with the back of that arm to the outside of the leg, and then open up the right hand so that it opens up and increases a beautiful spinal twist here. 3 breaths. Every inhale we lengthen tall, and every exhale we deepen the twist. And we come back to center. Swapping over legs now. The left leg now comes over the right. We'll sit up nice and tall. Right arm comes up high, crosses over the outside of the left. And we turn the gaze over the left hand, which has now come to our behind. Bring up nice and tall. One more breath here. And we come back to center. Let's now creep forward onto our mat. Just take the hands, either hug them around the front of the legs or just behind the kneecaps. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curve the spine to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let's roll onto one side now, the right side, and then we can make a little pillow for our head with the underneath hand, and with the upper hand we're going to pull in that leg so that we're giving a beautiful nourishing thigh stretch. 3 breaths here. Release that leg, sit up, just bring that hand, push that wall away, or the floor away I should say, and let's swivel around to the other side, creating a nice pillow with your hand again, stretching out both legs to start with, and then bending up the top one to stretch out that thigh. Really tuck the tailbone under to increase that stretch. Release the upper leg, and let's help ourselves up again and come to a comfortable seated position facing one another. Let's take the right leg over top of the left for a double pigeon stretch. So we sit up tall, allowing both sit bones to flesh down equally on the mat. Let's take our right hand onto the left. Oh dear, I've got left and right mixed up. Let's take our right hand onto the right leg just above the knee. Left hand can just be behind us slightly, and we're actually going to push back, opening up this hip space for 3 breaths. And then we're going to move into our double pigeon stretch. That's it. And now let's creep both the hands forward until you find that beautiful stretch all down the glute, that hip space. We can hold a lot of tension in our hips and cause a lot of physical pain, coming up the back or down the leg. But it's also, the hips are a big emotional hub. So by stretching out physically, we can encourage ourselves to reflect on any other emotion, any negative energy we might be holding, and give ourselves permission to release. Create space for something new. And let's roll back up. Just swap the legs over, making those two 90-degree angles. Lifting the sit bones up so that they're equally sitting on the ground. Take a moment to just open up the hip first by pushing the left hand into that fleshy part of the leg above the knee on the left side. Got it right this time. And then creeping the fingers forward. Exploring where there's any tightness and where we can breathe in softness to that space. Discovering what really is fixed and what perhaps we can create a little bit of movement and space from. Let's roll back up now. We're going to bring the feet together and open up the insides of the legs here. Inhaling, we reach up tall, and exhale, peering again over a pond to encourage length out the top of the crown of the head as we lean forward. We avoid dropping the head, but rather lifting up, out and over. 2 more breaths here. And let's come back to Sukhasana. Inhale, we take hands up high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for your time and energy today. I encourage you to continue this journey of discovering what Svadhyaya means for you on the mat and into your day. Namaste. Don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any new content. All the very best, and I'll see you next time.